I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. Well, the film I'm going to talk about right now is called Nocturnal Animals. This is directed by Tom Ford. In fact, this is his second film that he directed. Now, he also wrote this screenplay, but he adapted a novel called Tony and Susan, which was published in 1993, to this film that I'm getting ready to talk about. Now, Nocturnal Animals has one of the best openings for a film that I've seen in a long time. Very imaginative and very different. What it is, it shows our art gallery. But one of the exhibits is a bunch of naked, obese models. Man, it was very surprising and satisfying to watch because it's different. Now, the gallery owner is Susan Morrow, which is played by Amy Adams. Here she is again in a great performance in this film. I really enjoyed her in this film. In fact, if you look at this film, the way Tom Ford shot her, especially at the beginning in a black dress while she's in the gallery, it's a very fantastic feat. She really looks good in this. Man, especially in that scene right there. Well, you know, Susan's from a rich family. And, she can't sleep, things like that. And she has a husband, he's very distant. And, in fact, in the film, he's getting ready to go to New York. Well, we kind of understand why he's going to New York, right? So his name is Hutton, which is played by Armie Hammer. Now, she gets home after the big gallery showing or exhibition. And she gets a package, and the package has a novel in it. In fact, it was a first novel from her ex-husband, Edward. And the name of the title on the novel is called Nocturnal Animals, and he dedicated the book to her. Now, Jake Gyllenhaal plays Edward, but in the novel, there's a guy named Tony, which is played by Gyllenhaal also. And it's about this family in Texas. They're on a long drive because they're going on a little vacation and things like that. And he has a wife and a daughter. But her ex-husband, Edward, he never remarried and didn't have any kids. So this is the novel. And he encounters some scary rednecks, rapists. And they kidnap his daughter and his wife. Now, when she gets the novel, this turns into two stories. The film, that is, there's two stories. There's the reading of the novel and then the actual, what Tom Ford did. He showed the novel, narrative, visual, what happened. But she starts reflecting on her former marriage to Edward and things that she done and things like that. And, she talks to people, interacts with other people too throughout the film. Then comes Michael Shannon. Now, he plays the lawman who helps Tony find the kidnappers. And this is one of his best performances, too, in this film. Also in this film, too, is Aaron Taylor Johnson, Isla Fisher, Ellie Bamber, Karl Glusman, and Linney, Andrea Riseborough, and Michael Sheen makes a brief appearance in this film, too. As I say, this turns into two stories, but is this a film worth watching? I hope it doesn't sound confusing, but it really isn't. And I think the camera work that Tom Ford uses and this narrative that he put together, it's one of the best films I've seen this year. The acting, as I stated earlier, Amy Adams is really playing a great part in this, but Jake Gyllenhaal playing two parts, this guy really put his chops on the block in this film, and he let it all out. And like I say, Michael Shannon did too, and the other actors too did a great job where it made it so believable in this film. Now, I will admit that the ending is something that you think that it should be, or you think what it is. You got to contemplate on that. And I feel that Ford left the ending like that so you can think about his film after you leave the theater. And I kind of like that because I'm still thinking about it. Also, this film too, Nocturnal Animals, is a film that when you see the kidnapping go on, you might say to yourself, what would you do? And this is another thing I like about this film too, because it has you in the film and has you as a character to figure out what would you do if you were in that situation. And that's another thing I like about this film. It really puts you in the film because you start asking yourself questions. I would have done this, I would have done that, or I should have done this. That's why I'm giving Nocturnal Animals 3 palm trees out of 4. 3 out of 4, or 3 stars out of 4 stars. Whatever you do, I do palm trees because I'm in South Florida, baby. Nocturnal Animals is one of the best films I've seen this year. Hey, you go enjoy it, and you let me know what do you think of this film. I'm Al McGee with your entertainment ticket at www.yeticket.com. Hey, thanks for watching.
We are your entertainment ticket, that's right. Yeticket.com. We are your entertainment